MVG Production Studios, it's time for Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And now, here's the Teacher of the Year, your host, Brandon Scruggs. Hey guys, what's going on? It is your boy B back with you once again for another edition of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could join me here once again. Well, we are returned back to the classroom, and we have another new student here with us ready to take the test today to see if he can walk out of here with possibly $1 million. So let's meet him now. He is an IT support specialist coming to us from Tallahassee, Florida. Please welcome in Mr. Braden Dees.
Hello. Thank you, Brandon.
Glad you could join us here, sir. I believe this may be one of your first times here on the channel with us here. Let's get to know you a little bit. Where is, first off, as I ask everybody, where did you go to elementary school at?
I went to elementary school at Berry Hill Elementary School in Milton, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Go Bears! Woo!
Okay. And and going through school, what was one of your best subjects?
Music. I have always been a huge music buff. Became a band geek in middle school, carried that all the way through college, even did some composition, and was working my way through my music degree, and unfortunately made some poor life choices and had to drop out. But hopefully I'm not going to drop out today. I'm going to look in that camera and say I've won $1 million and that I'm smarter than a fifth grader.
Well, let's see if that is the case, because we have some classmates here that are willing to help you. And if you're ready, I'm ready. I say we get into it, and let's find out, is Braden Dees actually smarter than a fifth grader? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, let me tell you how we play this little game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from the first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it is worth $500,000. You answer all 10 of these, and we'll give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million. Let me tell you how your classmates can help you. You have 2 cheats. You may peek at your classmates' paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it, or you can go with your own. You have 1 copy, which means you must take the answer that your classmate has written down. And once during the game, they can save you, which means if you have the wrong answer, but your classmate has the right answer, you're saved, you get to keep the money and advance in the game. And finally, if at any point during the test it proves to be too much, you can drop out of school and take the money that you've bankrolled. Let's meet your classmates. Amanda, Cynthia, Joseph, Edward, and Logan. Pick a classmate and let's get started.
All right, there's your classmates, and there's everything set for you. So pick a classmate. Let's get going.
Let's start with Amanda.
Amanda. All right.
All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
Interesting. Well, there's just 10 subjects, and like I said, you can go in any order that you'd like. Unfortunately,
Well, sorry, go ahead.
I said, unfortunately for you, I don't see any music up there this time. So
I know. I was at least hoping for one music. Am I able to see what Amanda's strong suits are?
it does not show them in this particular game. So we assume they're about equal on most subjects.
Equally stacked. Yeah, makes sense. Let's start off first grade. Let's go first grade social studies.
All right, first grade social studies.
This shouldn't be too hard for you.
Here's the question. Minneapolis is a what? Continent, city, state, or country?
Well, Minneapolis is a city in Minnesota, which is the state. which is in the United States, which is the country, which is in North
This
America,
question
which is
is
the
normally
continent.
answered by
So let's
6-year-olds.
go with city, and I'm going to lock in my answer.
All right.
Don't forget, you still have all your cheats left. It's been so long, I can't even remember what the question was, but that looks like the right answer.
There you go. You would have had a couple of our members here a little mad at you, but you're right. You're on the board with $1,000,
Let's pick
sir.
a subject.
All right.
And yes, those are all actual grade school subjects.
All right. Where to now?
I feel like that was already a U.S. geography question, so let's see what second grade U.S. geography has in store.
All right.
Here is our second grade question.
All right. Which of the following 4 states lies farthest to the east? Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas, or Nebraska? Amanda has her
The
answer
second
locked in.
question too. Oh,
I don't know if this makes you feel any better, but that pack of 5th graders all look like they know the
so
answer.
Texas and Oklahoma are about the same area, with
Don't forget,
Texas, I
you
want to
still
say,
have all
actually
your
extending
cheats
a little
left.
farther west than Oklahoma, because if I remember right, the panhandle of Oklahoma and the top of Texas are right in
You
the
can
same
win
area.
$1,000
So
if you drop
Missouri
out.
or Nebraska? Oh gosh. Okay, so Missouri, I know, is considered Midwest in the north.
Please tell
Central
me your
part
real-life
of the
job has
US?
nothing to do with national security.
I want to say
That was funny.
that Nebraska is also. I always want to get Nebraska and Arkansas confused. Nebraska is north of either Oklahoma or Kansas. It's got to be Missouri. Oh, why am I so tripped up on this? It's a second grade question. I'm pretty confident that it is. We've already run out of music. I should probably answer the question.
It's all right.
I'm hoping if this is wrong. This is, oh my god. Okay.
Now that
I'm
is
hoping
not
if this
fair
is
looking up
wrong,
answers on
that
the
my
internet.
classmate can help me out here. I'm gonna lock in Missouri.
all right. Missouri's going to lock it in. All right.
After only a few short hours of deliberation, you got the right answer.
There you go. You got it. Well done. Missouri is the farthest east of those.
Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so pick another classmate.
All right. You got $2,500. You are 1/5 of the way through your test so far. Where to? Who's going to help you now?
Let's go with Logan.
Logan. All right. Logan is going to be your
Pick
next up.
another subject.
Logan looks smart.
Sorry, they don't
Um,
get any easier than the 1st grade.
Yeah, I know, Jeff. Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
Yeah, you'll learn that Jeff is
clearly,
a major troll.
clearly, U.S. geography tripped me up a little bit more than I was expecting, so I'm gonna kind of avoid third grade U.S. geography for a minute here. Let's go back to the first grade and go with first grade literature.
All right. First grade literature. I believe this question will be worth $5,000. Here
And the
it comes.
question goes something like this.
Which author wrote Curious George? Maurice Sendak, H.A. Rey, L. Frank Baum, or Rev. W. Audrey?
That would be H.A. Rey.
You're looking about as confident
H.A. Rey.
as a turkey on the 2nd week of November.
You want to lock that in?
I thought H.A. Rey before I saw the answers, and then Reverend W. Audrey
Don't forget, you still
came up,
have all
and
your
that kind of
cheats
tripped
left.
me up. But no, it has to be H.A. Rey, and we're gonna lock that in.
Okay.
You are not the fastest horse on the track, but at least you got the answer right.
That's all that matters. Here you go. Very nice. $5,000 is yours, Braden. 3 questions
Let's
down
pick a
so far.
subject.
Time for your next one.
This is tripping me up a little more than I thought it would. Okay, maybe I'm just a little nervous for doing my first game here. All right, second grade English. Let's just go ahead and finish out the more supposedly easier questions here.
All right. Second grade English. Here we go.
Here is our second grade question.
All right. How many consonants are in the word yellow? How many consonants are in the word yellow? Is it 2, 3, 4, or 5?
So, Y can be considered a vowel, but not when it is at the beginning of a letter. So that would be Y. E is a vowel.
This question
L is a consonant.
normally
L is a
answered by
consonant.
7-year-olds.
O is a vowel. W. So that'd be Y, L,
Don't forget,
L,
you still
W.
have
That'd
all
be
your
4.
cheats left.
Lock in 4.
All right. Locking in 4.
I don't know what took you so long, but you did manage to come up with the right answer.
That was relatively quick, Jeff. Stop trolling so hard. But you're right, sir. $10,000 is yours.
It's time to pick
Be
another
nice, Jeff.
classmate.
Jeff is never nice in this game. The
Let's go with Edward.
the caveat is now, like I said, if you get the next question right, you will leave here with no less than $25,000 guaranteed. So
All right.
you say Edward?
Let's go with Edward.
Edward, my man.
Pick another subject. And don't say recess
I think
because it is not.
I'm
up
going
there.
to go a little ballsy here and go 4th grade spelling.
Oh, okay. 4th grade spelling. All right. Let's see what we have in the old spelling category. If Nels were here, he would absolutely hate the fact that there's 2 of them up there. But you're the one taking the test, and here is your $25,000 question.
Here is our 4th grade question. How many times does the letter U appear in the following word? Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I always remember the moniker from oh god, now I can't remember what movie it is, but it has Jim Carrey in it, and he goes B-E-A beautiful. But
This
it's
question is normally answered by
B-E-A-U
9-year-olds.
T-I-F-U-L. So that'd be 2 U's in beautiful, so I'm going to lock in 2.
Don't forget,
Lock
you
in
still
2.
have all your cheats left.
Yeah.
After only a few short hours of deliberation,
Oh my
you
god,
got
Jeff.
the right answer.
Yeah, Jeff has no sense of time, but I can tell you you've got $25,000.
No matter what happens from this point on, the worst you can do is win $25,000.
Alright. I feel
Let's pick a
much
subject.
better now that I got the 25k under my belt. I feel so good that we're gonna get rid of the last US geography question. Let's go 3rd grade US geography.
Okay, 3rd grade U.S. geography. Going with something easier here. Again, if you get this one right, this one I believe is worth $50,000 now. So here comes your 3rd grade U.S. geography question.
Here is our 3rd grade question.
What state's nickname is the Old Dominion? What state's nickname is Old Dominion? Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, or North Carolina?
Oh no. The only one I can think of is Tennessee, which I believe is the
When I
Mountaineer
was in
State.
school, our teacher used to shake a yardstick to quiet
Old
us down.
Dominion.
Now,
So
they
that
don't
makes
allow
me
that kind of
think
thing anymore, though, because, the metric system.
Kentucky or Virginia. But
Don't
I'm gonna be
forget,
completely
you
honest.
still have all your
I'm
cheats left.
I'm stuck. Let's
Well, you do have all your cheats left to help you if you need it.
You can win $25,000.
I feel like this would be
if
the
you
safest
drop out.
point to copy my classmate's answer, so I'm going to use my copy and copy Edward's answer.
All right,
And really hope that Edward knows this.
You
All right,
better
you
not
gonna
be
lock
looking
it
this up
in?
in the encyclopedia
Let's
or
lock it
something.
in.
okay.
Oh, let's hope your classmate gets this one right. It looks like copying their paper.
Said Virginia.
really
It
paid
is
off.
right for $50,000. Yes.
I was leaning more
Now, the
towards
idea
Kentucky, so
here
I am
is to
glad I
pick
did
someone
not.
smarter than you to be your classmate.
Yes,
So, any of
right,
these kids
so-
ought to do fine.
I don't remember what Virginia. So I don't remember what the other ones are, but I know Kentucky is the bluegrass state.
That's right, the Bluegrass State.
Tennessee.
I knew
You were
that
you
too.
were close on Tennessee. It's actually the volunteer state.
The Volunteer State. I don't know where Mountaineer came from.
North Carolina, of course, is the Tar Heel state. But you picked out the right one. You copied at the right time. You've got $50,000. That's yours. And now your next question you're playing for is worth $100,000. We're getting into 6 figures now.
All right.
But you need a new
Let's-
classmate. So you got Joseph or Cynthia left.
Let's see what Cynthia has to offer.
All right, Cynthia, come on down.
Pick another subject.
Time for another question here. All right, you've got 3rd grade vocabulary, 4th grade math, and 5th grade physical education and spelling left.
I want to try to make it as high as I can, so let's play it safe for this one and go with 3rd grade vocabulary.
All right, 3rd grade vocabulary it is.
You're
Hopefully playing
for
it safe.
$100,000.
$100,000. Here's the question. All right, bold and bold are what kind of words? Is it onomatopoeia, antonyms, homophones, or synonyms?
Okay, so onomatopoeia are words that sound like
You know, this question's
sounds, like
normally answered
bang or
by an
boom.
8-year-old.
Antonyms are words that are spelled similarly but have different meanings.
Don't forget, you still have a
Synonyms
chance.
are words that have the same meaning, but homophones are words that sound the same but are
You could
spelled
win
differently,
$50,000
like
if you
bold
drop
and
out.
bold. So I'm going to go with homophones, and I'm going to lock in my answer.
Okay, locked it in.
Well, that took a while, but you got it right.
Nicely
Are
done.
you a teacher or something?
$100,000, and you pretty much gave the explanation right on. Well done. You have $100,000,
Let's pick a
sir,
subject.
which is very impressive.
English was a good subject for me. It helped having really, really good English teachers that kept everyone engaged and were able to connect with us on a personal level. So,
Yep. Now,
Okay.
now your next question, you get the next one right. It's worth $175,000 on this one. So there's lots of opportunity. Where you want to go?
so I was in Math Honor Society in high school, but I absolutely hate math, and I made sure that once I was out of college that I was never going to touch math again in my life, unless I had to. So we're gonna leave math up there. Let's go with it's been helping me so far, language, English. So let's go 5th grade spelling.
All right, 5th grade spelling. All right, important question here. Here it comes.
All right, for $175,000, can we see the question, please?
All right. Which of the following words is spelled incorrectly? Let's really get into the spelling one now. Yeah, which
Okay.
of the following words is spelled incorrectly? Plummet, financially, library, or siege?
This question is normally answered
Hmm.
by 10-year-olds.
Library, yes, is correct. Plummet, yes.
You still have a beat
Plummet. Financially, FINANCIALLY. That seems right. Siege is
You can
really
win
sticking out to me.
$100,000 if you drop out.
I'm gonna just go based on the old moniker, and that's I before E except after C, and really hope that Siege is
Don't be too hard on
SIEGE.
yourself. The standardized testing
So
system
let's
is at
go
least
with
partially to
Siege.
blame.
And I'm going to lock in my answer.
Locking in siege. All right, good luck, man. For $175,000. Is he right, Jeff?
You won't be getting any extra points for speediness, but you got the right answer.
Oh,
Nice, well done. And you are correct. I before E except after C, sir. SIEGE is the correct spelling of siege,
You're
and you've just
down
won
to your last
$175,000. You are doing quite well. You are doing quite well. Only one classmate left to help you now. Joseph's going to help.
Pick
And you've
another
got
subject.
two subjects left. You've got
And this is important.
physical
so take your
education
time,
and
but
math.
not too much time.
I've been avoiding it, but let's see what it has to offer. Let's go 4th grade math.
All right, 4th grade math. All right. Believe this question is worth $300,000 if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Let's see what you got.
Here is our 4th grade question.
Here it is. 10 to the 4th power is the same as what? 10 to the 4th power is the same as what? 100,000, 10,000, 100, or 1,000?
Okay, I was actually thinking this was going to be a little bit harder than what it was. So,
Looking at that
10 to the first is
question
10,
like a
10 to the
dog
second is
looks at a
100, 10 to the
ceiling
third
fan.
is 1,000, 10 to the fourth is 10,000, 10 to the fifth is 100,000, and 10 to the sixth is 1
Don't
million,
forget,
but it's
you
not asking
still
for a
have a
million.
cheat left.
So, 10 to the fourth, so that'd be add 4 zeros behind a 1. So that would be 10,000, and I'm
You can
going to
win
lock in my answer.
$175,000
All right,
if
lock
you
it
drop
in.
out. You are not the fastest horse on the track, but at least you got the answer right.
There it is. Well done. $300,000, sir. Well done.
I was worried about the math question, but thankfully
Let's
that was
pick a
not that
subject.
difficult. Okay.
All right.
Don't say lunch because it's not.
Now
up there.
you don't have enough. You've got $300,000. Your next question is the final one of our main test here. If you get it right, it's worth another $200,000 to it. So this is a $500,000 question with PE. Let's take a look at it and see if you can win the $500,000. Here we go.
Get ready for a challenge. This is a 5th grade question.
True or false? Rocker is a term used in jump roping. Or in rope jumping, I should say.
I have not jump roped since I was probably in 3rd grade. Oh
Ever get the feeling you didn't
no.
quite get all you
I've
could
never
out of
heard
your
this term
primary
before.
Education?
Well, I guarantee you've heard the term before. Just
You
maybe
still
not
have a
associated
kick
with
left.
this, with rope jumping.
A rocker, like grandma's in her rocker.
But now, like I
I-
said,
since-
if you're not comfortable with it, I'm saying you can drop out right now and take $300,000.
I might be playing gutsy because I have a
Did you
peak
fall off the monkey bars a lot as a child?
and my. Here's the thing. This is a 50-50 shot, right? I might be playing the game here, but I have a peak and a save. So if I go with the wrong answer and my classmate goes with the right answer,
You'll still get the $500,000.
then I still win $500,000. I'm going to peak.
You're gonna peak.
I'm going to lock that in.
All right, locking in the peak. All right.
Not too sure of yourself, huh? Well, let's see what your classmate said.
I see Joseph said true. He says the
Joseph
answer is
said true.
true. Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to play the game as I said, and I'm going to go with false.
Okay. I see what you're doing there.
I'm going to
Yeah.
cover all of my bases. We're going to do it. I'm going to lock in false.
Okay. Well, let's see if it is. Is rocker a term used in rope jumping?
If that's how long it takes you to come up with the wrong answer, I don't think we have time for you to get any of them right. Let's see if your classmate knows what the answer is.
I think we're good.
Yeah, because he
Never
said true, so you
underestimate
played it
the
right. You played
power
it
of
safe.
fifth graders.
But Joseph had it right. You just won $500,000.
Oh.
Let's see what the subject of the $1 million question is.
Music.
All right, your
Do
sub.
you want to go on? Or
Social
drop out
studies.
with
Social studies.
$500,000?
All right, you do have $500,000. You could take that money and walk away right now, knowing you completed the test. But if you want to go for the million, your subject is social studies. What do you want to do?
And I see what our viewers think I should do.
Yeah, you can ask the audience here, guys. What do you think?
I should do?
Braden's got $500,000. He wants to go for a full million with social studies. And again, this will be a 5th grade level question, so keep that in mind as well. Audience, what do you think you should do?
I think you've got it, man. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
The craziest thing is the questions that have tripped me up were the easier questions. Okay. No guts, no glory. I'm gonna go for the $1 million question. I'm gonna lock it in.
Okay. I was going to say, I should warn you too. If you get it wrong, you're leaving with $25,000.
$475,000.
Yeah, you're going to have to give me back $475,000. Which that's a huge drop off. But you're going to go for it?
Go for it.
All right. Best of luck. Let's take a look at our $1 million question.
You're playing for $1 million.
And note, here it is. How many articles are in the U.S. Constitution?
Oh my gosh. I cannot remember off the top of my head.
I'm going to guess that you spent a lot more time hanging out behind the library instead of in it.
Quiet, Jeff. He's actually trying to think about this.
Oh, I can't remember. Oh no. Oh, this is government. I should have equated social studies with government, but oh, I was not prepared with this. You're sure 10-year-olds learn this?
Yeah, it's quite regular for them. So I'm not surprised.
How much longer do you think this is going to take?
It's gonna be a minute, Jeff.
First thought is usually the right answer.
Right.
But here's the thing, I think I'm confusing amendments with articles.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think amendments are just the changes that were made, and then the articles are the main points of the Constitution. No. I'm pretty sure there's 26 amendments. It's either 26 or 27. But I don't think that's the same number of articles. Oh my gosh, no. I'm gonna have to guess. I'm gonna have to guess, and I'm really, oh, this is gonna be bad.
Do you have any sort of basis on?
I have no gut instinct or anything at all, because I think I'm just thinking of the amendments, and I can't even remember the main body of the Constitution, which is very embarrassing for me to say. Oh no. And I'm sure there's several people in the chat that are just screaming while they're on mute right now, and I'm so sorry. I'm going to go with I have to say something.
I'll give you the answer is going to be a number. So, Mike.
Well, yeah.
Like,
thankfully.
Yes, you don't have to name them specifically. You just have to tell me how many of them are there.
I just, as a complete and random guess, that is a nod to my best friend. It's his favorite number, and maybe that'll bring me luck. I'm going to say 8.
I'm going to say 8 of them. All right.
And I'm going to lock in my answer. I have no clue, and I do not feel good about this.
Well, all I can hope is that if there are 8 articles to our Constitution, and if there are, you've just won yourself $1 million. If there are not, you're walking away with $25,000. Let's find out. Jeff, how many articles are there in the U.S. Constitution?
I know I asked the question a long time ago, but your answer still isn't right.
Oh,
You've got
no.
$25,000.
Yeah.
Now repeat after me. I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Well, you can do that in just a second. I will tell you that the correct answer to that one, there are 7 articles to the U.S. Constitution.
You cut out right as you were giving the answer.
Yeah. There are 7 articles to the U.S. Constitution.
There are 7. Oh, I was off
You're
by
off
1.
by one, sir. Yeah. But all right.
Oh.
But hey, you gave us a great performance here. But now for the folks at home, you must look into the camera, speak clearly into your mic, and say those magical words, sir.
My name is Brayden Dees. I may work in IT, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
All right, well done, sir. $25,000 is yours, and we thank you for playing our game. And thank you at home for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. We're all done for this episode. Join us next time when another contestant will come in here and try to see if they can conquer our test and walk away with $1 million here on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? If you like this and you want to see more, check out the full playlist here on the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And until class resumes once again, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying class is dismissed, and we'll see you next time on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? So long, everyone.